wouldn't even bother reading out the
lads.
names.
You have
Boys.
to read out tonight.
Huh?
You have to read out tonight.
Peter.
Ready? Go.
You'll do it when they're right in the top there. Once they're...
Well done. Morning everybody and welcome to Tree Rock. The teams for today are Loreto, number 1 Louisa Healy, 2 Ali Meek, number 3 Kate Crotty, number 4 Sarah Evans, number 5 Sinead McGurr, number 6 Hayley Mulcahy, number 7 Nikki Keegan McConnell, number 8 Maya Jennings, number 9 Hannah McLaughlin, number 10 Fia McDermott, number 11 Hannah McDermott, number 12 Jessica McGurr, number 13 Neve Small, captain, number 14 Sarah Torrance, number 15 Lizzie Colvin, number 16 Christina Hamill, number 17 Hannah Matthews, and reserve goalkeeper number 19 Alma Carter. I'll pass on to John.
And the UCD team is Natasha Cook, number 1, Clodagh Casson, number 2, Sarah Toomey, number 3, Abby Russell, number 4, Leah Ewers, number 5, Sarah O'Loughlin, number 6, Anna Richardson, number 7, Emma Duncan, number 8, Sorka Clark, number 9, Orla Passon, number 10, Emma Russell, number 11, Sarah Patton, number 13, Gillian Pinder, number 15, Jane O'Brien, 16, Elena Tice, 18, Katie Mullen, 19, Captain Deirdre Duke, 21, and Sarah Robinson, 22. That's the 2 teams for today's semi-final.
John, as the teams prepare, what are you expecting today? You know you have a long association with UCD.
Going on their 2 league games, I believe it was a 2-2 draw in UCD, and then UCD got a 1-0 victory in Loreto. So I'm expecting a very tight, close game. What about you?
I think I'd agree with you there. I think there's a lot of interest here today, a lot to be proven today, a lot of players out there, and really at the end of the day, I think it comes down to hunger. The team with the most hunger, I think, will win today. Would you agree?
Totally agree. I think the key fact will be the 1v1 battles. There's a lot of international forwards, a lot of international defenders out there who can win the battles.
Midfield could be a crucial area. What do you think?
Yes, especially the centre mids.
We'll see Lizzie Colvin shining for Loreto, will we?
Potentially.
A lot of other good midfield players to come up against, though.
A lot of youth on the Loreto team also.
Interesting tactics today, really, isn't it? See what type of a press Loreto engage in.
UCD going to an early back 3 quickly. Ariel being picked off in midfield there.
That's a lateral ball there with Hayley Mulcahy. Looking for a player, leaving it there to one of the McDermott sisters. It's a new face in Loreto. Hannah McLaughlin and Hannah Matthews.
UCD putting pressure on the Loreto backs here as they press.
Yes, indeed. A lot of skill being shown there by young Hannah McLaughlin.
Unlucky foot, she didn't look 5.
I think it's come to the umpire's attention as well now.
Umpires will play a key part in today's game. Hopefully they'll let the game flow. I think that's what both teams and coaches would want. Let the girls play hockey. Gillian Pinder driving through here in the D. Good pick up by Ali Meek.
Neve Small now on the ball. Let's see what she can do. Good layoff. Sinead McGurr down the line. Ali Meek away. Jess McGurr in an unusual position with Jess McGurr. She normally plays in the back line. Seems to be playing a centre forward role today.
I've seen she scored 2 hat-tricks in a row there towards the end of the season.
She certainly knows where the goal is then.
Exactly. Good tempo to the game. Ball being moved around nicely. Sideline ball UCD. Again, UCD pushing their left back up very high. Trying to get to a back three as fast as they can.
Yeah. And I think Loreto were happy enough to stick on the halfway line, giving UCD plenty of space at the back. It's really when you come over there, Loreto's halfway line, the pressure comes on UCD.
A real game of chess. And UCD putting the centre back under pressure. With Freya McDermott with a good relieving ball down the line.
Good instructions coming there from Ali Meek in the midfield.
Again, you've Loreto with a bit more of a full press here, really squeezing the UCD defenders. And it's a turnover.
Mickey on the ball, let's see what she can do. And Hannah McLaughlin.
Loreto passing the ball around nicely and moving the UCD forwards and midfielders.
It'll be a game of patience, I think, is it?
The girls look a little bit nervous, a few passes going astray, but it's early days in the game. Yes, Loreto are very happy to let UCD backs just pass the ball around, and when the ball gets anywhere near the halfway line, Loreto forward step.
Good play by Ali Meek.
Natasha Toomey there challenging
stick control.
Good ball.
I thought it was a foot there. Umpire playing advantage.
Loreto now going to a full press, really squeezing the UCD back four. Elena Tice with a nice relieving ball down the line. I think it took a deflection off a Loreto stick, which is a UCD ball. Again, UCD go back and around, pushing their right back up nice and high. Back to a back three. Good patience by the Loreto forward, shifting left and right. Trying to force a mistake out of the UCD players.
Hayley McCahey there on the ball.
Nice bit of skill.
Lizzie Calvin out to Ali Meek. Ali Meek to Jess McGurr. Loreto ball. We have Nikki Keegan there warming up there to come on shortly.
And again, a UCD hit out. Ball played over the end line. Again, Loreto not putting any pressure on the two UCD centre backs, allowing them to play the ball around with Elena Tice going forward.
Well, they do seem to be quite content to let UCD have the ball in their own half. Jess McGurr now on the ball. Plenty of energy being shown. Dave Small fortunately runs the ball out of play.
UCD seems to be forcing the ball out loss. They losing the ball quite a lot once they get to the halfway line. Midfielders need to be moving around a little bit more, I think. Loreto midfielders being very disciplined, marking their players. Again, UCD forwards putting pressure on the Loreto defenders, forcing a mistake, forcing a long corner for UCD.
Good turn there by Tice.
Good step
Taken
by
up
Loreto.
there by Ali Meek onto McGurr. Great stick work by Ali Meek.
Needless foul given away there by UCD. Well won by Loreto.
Well, Matthews has got to be more careful, I think, with that ball.
Again, you can really see the two differences in presses. UCD are full pressing Loreto, while Loreto are sitting back, letting UCD come out. Keddy Mullen with a reverse stick in, but it's dangerous, too high. Free to Loreto.
Bit even, Stephen, at the moment, would you think?
Yes, again, very cat and mouse. It's going to, I think the game could come down who could make the least amount of mistakes.
Yes.
Good tackle there by Lizzie.
Bit of obstruction there, I would have thought. Yes, indeed, the umpires agree.
Yeah. I think Jill Pinder using her shoulder there a little bit.
We have
Nicely taken down by UCD player.
Oh, nice tackle by McDermott. Well, a substitution by Loreto, who seems to be using their bench quite well.
Good skill by
We
Deirdre
have Sarah,
Duke.
Sarah Evans on now.
Nice and calm there by Freya.
And we have two UCD subs here on the line warming up, ready to take part in the game.
Yep,
Good take there by
Sarah O'Loughlin and Abby Russell.
and Neve Small on the ball now. Unfortunately, the ball hit her foot.
Again, it's very obvious when UCD have the ball in the corner when they're out letting Loreto press high. Be interesting to see if they drop back a little bit now. Yes, you can see them dropping back now to a half-court press. Again, not much movement in midfield, and Loreto can pick it up fairly easily. Ball falls to Mullins.
Well
great
played,
tackle.
Ali Meek.
Ali's had a cracking start to the game.
Hannah Matthews now with the free. Unfortunately doesn't find anybody. Good break here for UCD.
Ball across. And lucky no one could pick it up. UCD really pressing Loreto here in the corner. An aerial ball out. Taken down by
Well
Toomey.
taken down.
Deirdre Duke with a shot. Missed near post. Again, I think Loreto are just rushing things at the moment.
A little bit, yeah. Getting a little bit
Just
overexcited on the ball, one would say. You can see UCD applying a little bit more pressure on them now.
Emma Duncan coming on now for Gillian Pinder. I think it's great to see the amount of schoolgirls actually playing with Loreto ones. I think, was it 4 or 5 schoolgirls I counted?
4 or 5 two girls out there, yeah. It has a great reputation of developing young players.
Christina Hamill there, 5th year in Foxrock. Nice play there, nice link up.
And Christina Hamill there on the ball. Plays it out well there to Sarah Evans. Back to Christina. Some very nice skills being shown by the 15-year-old.
Nice relieving ball down the sideline. Great pick up by the coach. Nice smile.
Let's hope he's smiling after the end of it.
Unfortunately, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. Good option taken there by Ali.
Hannah Matthews now. Lizzie McColvin back to Hannah Matthews. Options either side. This is a young girl. Hannah McLaughlin has certainly got a hell of a lot of potential.
Yeah, I believe she went away with the Irish senior team to play GB recently in a three match series. Still a schoolgirl as well, which is...
I think she's still in 5th year. Could be wrong. Apologies if I am.
Oh, I think you are correct. Going into 6th year in Foxrock, I believe.
And again, as I say, that's what Loreto do best. A breeding ground for young players. Developing players into international players.
There's a loss of international talent on this pitch right now. Again, sideline ball, Loreto putting pressure on the UCD back four. Katie Mullen with an aerial ball.
And runs out of play.
Hit out for Loreto here, UCD, putting a bit of pressure on them.
Well taken by Lizzie Colvin. And a good ball out to young McDermott. Good skill by Hayley Mulcahy. Out to Nikki Keegan. Let's see what she can do.
Very good tackle by a UCD player there. I think that came off a UCD player there.
Indeed it did. Good cat and mouse here. Well played by UCD. Free given away there by number 11 from Loreto.
Smart play to win the free in that corner there. Katie Mullen on the ball here.
Well taken by Sarah Evans.
Looks like every single time she gets the ball, Katie, 2 Loreto players are trying to tackle her.
When you have a player of that quality on the field, you need 2 players to tackle her.
Exactly. She's been one of the stars for UCD this year.
Now young McDermott again on the ball. Well played by Tice.
Again, UCD with the ball, playing it around the back. The rest are just dropping back. Good bit of skill there by Tice. Eliminates 2 Loreto players.
Well done, Sarah Evans. Good play. Now Lizzie Colvin now on the ball. Yes, and young Hamill here now on the ball. And again to Sarah Torrent. Unfortunately nobody there. Nice release now by UCD.
Good ball down the line, but unfortunately none of the forwards were there for UCD. And the ball goes out.
Hannah McLaughlin runs it out of play.
Nice takedown by Emma.
Loreto were interesting resorting to the
High road.
Yes, indeed. I mean, with the pressure that's on, they have to try and do something.
Teelan Pindia there driving into the 25, winning her free in the corner. UCD playing the ball out to the corner, all the way to the 2 centre backs. Again, you can see
well
how
timed.
high the left back is going for UCD, just on the ball here now. Nice tackle by Loreto.
And Hayley McCahey. This young girl has a pace now, fantastic altogether. She's going to run with the ball. That's a good ball.
This is where UCD can get caught out.
Unfortunately,
The hooter
that
came
came
at the
to
wrong
nothing. The
time.
hooter came at the wrong time.
That's the end of the first quarter of the first match today. And it's UCD 0, Loreto Hockey Club 0. Just to go back as well, I've got an apology to make to a couple of teams. The Belfast Harlequins Lurgan game is actually at 12 o'clock tomorrow. At 12:30 this afternoon, it's the second ladies semi-final between Bugstown Hockey Club and Cork Harlequins.
How would you sum up that first quarter?
I thought it was very, very good. Very, very interesting. In fairness, two teams, very good teams. Tactics, I think Loreto have got their tactics well. I don't think against a team of the quality of UCD you can go forward all the time and turn a blind eye to defence. I think they're very defensively minded here today. Midfield is very, very tight. Not much ball being given away. A bit sloppy in the first couple of minutes. But I seem to be getting on top of their game now. But I think UCD are always a danger. Do you agree with that?
It definitely looks like that. Loreto are sitting deep and looking to counter quick with their two wide players using their speed. Loreto have had a lot of joy when when UCD have lost the ball in the middle and the two wide players have gone it very high. Interesting that there was no. Oh yeah.
I think we're ready to go again, John, for another exciting quarter.
Nice
Bit early for a
there.
prediction, is it?
I noticed. I don't think there was a single shot on either goalkeepers. I think they were spectators for that first quarter.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for a few shots and maybe a few corners.
Well, I think as the game goes on, the teams will get to know one another that little bit better and see options and take advantage of mistakes being made, whether it be Loreto or UCD.
I think that's going to be the key thing. Whichever team makes the least amount of mistakes will probably win the game, especially with two quality teams like this. Again, you can see UCD really putting the squeeze on Loreto here. Nice pass by Freya. Eliminates 4 or 5
And
UCD players.
And Jess McGurr now on the ball here.
Ball across the D.
Oh,
I think that was the first shot.
that was the first shot. Just as you said, not a shot had been taken.
I think there was a bit of bold play down the left-hand side there. One of the umpires making it known they saw us and not to do it again. Long corner here for Loreto.
Not given much time by UCD, in fairness, right out.
They're stepping out and really forcing them to make a mistake, which we've just seen there.
High ball here.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be on. Good pass. Good pick up by Duke.
Nice little tackle there by, again, Hannah McLaughlin.
Again, you can see here UCD pushing up their right back.
All out of play.
Again, just seems UCD are forcing the ball a little bit there. Can they move the Loreto players a bit more?
Well, big press on here from UCD. What can Loreto do? It was well played out, in fairness.
Works it well. Good two-touch hockey there, close control hockey. Again, UCD putting pressure on the centre back there.
He's plenty of experience at centre back, an established Irish international player. Good turn by Hayley Mulcahy. Can't you keep going? Good ball out to Lizzie Colvin. Lizzie Colvin playing the ball in. Unfortunately.
Robson picking the ball up there nicely.
Again, good running there from Hayley Mulcahy, Loreto number 6.
And ball into the centre mid, Gillian Pinder, who drives forward.
Good play by
pick up by Hannah. Oh, that was unfortunate. UCD driving in the D now with Deirdre Duke. Wins a free just outside.
Pressure time for Loreto now. Let's see how they deal with this.
Not taken from the spot. Might as well try it, you never know. But the umpires are sharp today.
They need to be on their game as well. Good interception there by Jessica McGurr.
Again, another Irish international there, and Lena Tice using her experience there. Oh, forgot the ball there.
Good enough to get away with it.
Again, Loreto being very disciplined in their defensive structure there.
Oh, good play by Loreto. So UCD have the ball.
Again, Katie Mullen on the ball here, driving in the D. It's always a dangerous thing. Ooh, first corner of the day.
Loreto protesting against it.
I think the umpire's given for a stick tackle there. Yes, he just signaled stick tackle driving into the D. That's one of Katie Mullen's go-to tricks. Get the ball up in the air and drive. Force the defender to make a mistake.
Short corner, critical part of the game, isn't it?
It'll be interesting to see which routine UCD do here. I believe they scored 2 the same corners against Hermes Monkstown in the last game of the league. As Elena Tice slapped down the middle, will they do the same? Good
well taken
by
out
Meek.
by Ali Meek. Great play, Ali Meek.
And again, it was that corner that was a success against Hermes Monkstown. Can ball into Deirdre Duke here. Again, another good tackle, and it's a free out by Loreto. Well defended by Loreto.
Well done, Loreto, indeed.
Game seems to have picked up just a little bit in this quarter.
Seems to be more openings coming up.
Again, just a force ball there by the UCD players.
Lack of control there from Ali Meek. Gives the ball back to UCD. Great work by Jess McGurr there.
And UCD driving in, but forcing the ball.
And the ball is out
needlessly,
again.
and it's a turnover.
Lizzie Colvin, a great Loreto servant.
Again, the rest of our getting joy of getting the ball out wide left and right.
Hayley Mulcahy.
Gillian Pinder there wanting the ball pace to be upped and
Good interception there by Sarah McGurr. Or Sinead McGurr, should I say.
Yeah, the rest seem to be putting a little bit more pressure on the UCD back four.
Ooh. What a lovely through ball.
Again, I think one of the Loreto players had their hand up expecting a foul, but it wasn't given, and UCD played on and nearly snuck in there. Oh, very good turn, very good turn.
Certainly put a bit more focus on attacking now, Loreto. Let's hope they don't leave themselves exposed at the back.
It is opening up a little bit, which I think everyone will be happy about. Maybe not the coaching staff.
Yes, indeed.
Again.
Well taken again by Tice.
And she wins the
very,
free.
very strong in the back line there for UCD.
Again, UCD
Few loose balls going around the place, yes. Let's see what Loreto can do on it. Well played by Lizzie McColvin.
Searching ball to one of the forwards, but unfortunately they weren't on the same page.
Oh, good play.
Nice tackle back there by Sarah Torrance. Good play by Anna Richardson there to get the ball out to the left back.
Oh, well played there, Hannah McLaughlin. Loreto using their bench very, very well. Leave Small now on the ball. Let's see what Smalley can do on it.
Good composure there by Jill Pinder. To Katie Mullins, who cuts infield. Again, both teams just seem to be forcing it.
Nikki McConnell on the ball now.
Well won there by Katie Mullins.
Loreto do seem to be winning the battle in midfield, yes?
Again, UCD just seem to be forcing it. I think the tempo of the game.
Ali Meek now on the ball. What can she do? Free to Loreto. Hannah Matthews now on the ball.
The UCD defender seemed to win a bit heavy there. Still on the rattle stick. Edge of the D.
Well played by Sarah Evans there. Game heating up a little bit, I think. I think we have the two cousins ready to come on here, with Sinead O'Loughlin and Hayley Mulcahy.
Again, Loreto says up in there.
Just quite happy and contented, aren't they? Just to allow UCD play the ball around as much as they want in their own half.
Basically saying, try and break us down. Yeah, just lifts it up into her. Loreto ball. Yeah, good step.
Again, Tice takes the ball quite easy there. Now Loreto again. Hayley Mulcahy. Fortunately, ball goes out of play.
Yeah, and that's where Loreto look dangerous, is when UCD make a mistake in the middle of the pitch.
A bit of pressure now for Loreto. All being played well out.
Back.
I think Loreto can take a breather now.
You have a triple substitution here for UCD. Again, UCD putting pressure on the Loreto back four. Good ball down the line. Nice aerial ball across field, just miscontrolled the Loreto ball.
Good play, Hannah.
Oh, looked like a bit of
And
a foot
Matthews. Not seen by the umpire. Ball deemed as dangerous. Free out. Good ball by Matthews. Sinead McGurr back to Matthews. To Hannah McLaughlin. They're playing the ball well at the back. Around to one another. Trying to draw the UCD players in. And good play there by Sarah Evans. So Nicky McConnell tries across the ball. Ball goes out.
Long corner.
Free out.
Just a bit hectic there by Loreto.
Game hasn't really opened up, has it?
Nope.
Two teams being very cautious.
Good pressure by Loreto there, forcing the UCD players to go backwards. UCD moving the ball left and right. Trying to find a hole in the Loreto defence. Nice bit of skill there. But yeah, it's just that.
Meek on the ball now, playing the ball well. Loreto ball. Ali Meek. Teasing the UCD players with a great stick work. Ball back to Hannah Matthews. Did you find an opening? Unfortunately not at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the session. That's in the first EY Champions Trophy ladies semi-final.
Now we can take a break.
UCD 0, Loreto
have a smoke.
0.
Are you still doing Southeast this year? Or?
Okay, guys, we're on again.
And welcome back. I'm delighted to be joined here today by Lisa Jacob, who we all know was a former Irish international and former UCD player. So no doubt, Lisa, you'll be cheering on for UCD here today.
Yeah, I'd like to see UCD continue on their success. They've had a fantastic season so far, and by all means they're the team to beat, having won the Irish Senior Cup and won the league outright. But it's been a very tight game, and I've also a lot of friends in the Loreto team, so I look forward to the battle commencing.
What is this Irish Hockey League that's now sponsored by EY this year? Fantastic to see so many international players out playing against one another on a regular basis. How does it compare to the Leinster League that was run prior to this tournament?
I think you can definitely see the standard of play has really come up. You can see from the internationals, I think the standard of the other players in the club, they've actually brought that up. And it's great just to see all teams across the country being able to compete. And yeah, I suppose you can see the strength of hockey all around Ireland, with Cork Harlequins here in the top four as well. Obviously quite a Leinster contingent. Pegasus will probably have liked to have been in the top four, and they'll be off to Europe again this year. But it really just shows that competition across the clubs in Ireland is very strong, all across the country. And I'm really interested to see who wins this weekend. It's a fantastic event, and we're very lucky to have EY on board for the second year running.
Thanks for that. I think we spoke too soon about you having positive things to say about UCD, because it's all UCD here at the start of the second period. Good play there from Jess McGurr.
I've been really impressed with her since she's gone up front for Loreto. She's normally known as an outstanding defender, but she's really using her presence up front, and her speed has been giving Lena Tice a bit of trouble, I think. It's been one battle I've really enjoyed in the first half.
Paddy Meek there, gone into a back line, hasn't we?
She's one international player who has fantastic skill. For any young players watching today, just to watch the speed of her hands, she does a lot of work on her elimination skills, and you can really see it. She's very difficult to defend in a 1v1. Gillian Pinder on the ball now. Gillian is one of the outstanding midfield players in the Irish team. Herself and Lizzie Colvin are having a good battle in there. It's been a very tight game. I think it's been stuck in the midfield. There's been a lot of outletting with the back fours. We can see here with Loreto, Sinead McGurr on the ball, and both teams have really been forced to play along the outside. It's very tight in the middle. As you can see now, Gillian receives the ball and there's pressure on her straight away. Two players chasing her, but once she can eliminate a player, she's great speed going forward.
It's a short corner there, is it?
Umpires, I'm not sure they saw it there.
Umpires not too sure. I thought it was a short corner, even speaking from a Loreto perspective.
We can see the speed of the game there. Even though there's been an attack in the circle, straight away there's a counter-attack, so both teams have to be on their game. Orla Patton pushing up on the left side now.
So a lot of these international players now are preparing to go to Johannesburg, is that right?
Yeah, they've got a World League coming up in June, I think it is, in South Africa. So I think their training has been ongoing this year. There's a squad going away to the USA now in May, and there'll be real competition to get into the team for World League in June.
So with a big tournament like that coming up, is there a concern for international players out there regarding injuries, or do the players close their eyes to that and focus totally on the game?
I think this club competition is just very important to everyone playing. I think they'll switch off their international thoughts at the moment, and they'll just be looking to win honours for their club, to be honest.
Spoken like a true ex-international.
So Sarah Patton on the ball now to Lena Tice.
Keegan goes in there to get the ball. Tice is very, very experienced, isn't she?
Absolutely. She's one of the best distributors, I think, in the country. She's got a very long aerial. It's a really good disguised sweep, and she can hit it from a long distance. I think one of the things for her, she'll be looking to find some short balls today into to Gillian Pinder in midfield as well, to see if they can just unlock that Loreto midfield and break through from the middle as opposed to having to go around the outside as they are now.
Loreto very, very disciplined.
Loreto in a half-court press now, so it's very difficult for UCD to make any headway. And there we see Hannah McLaughlin picking up the ball. She'll just be looking to relieve the pressure now and win a free.
She would appear to be a fantastic up-and-coming talent, yes?
Absolutely, yeah. I think she's in the under-21 squad, and she's also on the edge of the senior squad at the moment as well. She's only a fifth year in school. I think Loreto can be fairly pleased with having herself and two Hannahs in centre back, marshalling the middle of the pitch. And at the moment they're keeping the UCD forwards at bay. Freya McDermott now on the ball. She's another excellent young school player who's done really well at club level this year. She's playing in left back today for Loreto, I think. And she's one who can find a really fantastic inside out ball. She's also very good in short corner attack, so Loreto will be hoping to have a couple of those. But at the moment, UCD on the attack. In the absence of Captain Megan Fraser, who's injured at the moment for the Irish team, I believe Katie Mullen has been chosen as acting captain. It's a huge honour for a UCD player. I think it's the first time in UCD history to have a current player who's captain of the senior team. And Deirdre Duke has just come on for UCD now.
John was of the view that one mistake could sort this game. Do you think that?
Yeah, do you know, I think it's going to be a one-goal game, and it might even end up going to 1v1s. It's a little bit like a game of chess at the moment. There hasn't been too many really clear-cut chances, and not too many short corners either. So it could be just one opportunity that opens the deadlock. Mind you, we've two excellent goalkeepers on show here today. Louisa Healy is an ex-Irish international, but a true legend of the game. Great to see her between the sticks. And Clodagh Casson for UCD is one of the up-and-coming goalkeepers, I think, who's in the squad.
Oh, well played by Hannah.
UCD working really hard to just try and find that little break, but the Loreto defence has been excellent. As we can see, Loreto are really condensed. They're trying to force UCD on the outside, and they're picking up a lot of ball.
Well played.
Nikki Keegan on the ball now, just returning from having had a baby. Oh, that's excellent play from Hannah McDermott.
Short corner there, is it?
Oh, I think she's unlucky there not to get the short corner. A very attacking free just outside the circle.
Didn't work for Keegan there.
Circle Clark on the ball. She's been excellent for UCD this year. She broke her hand in the Irish Senior Cup final and has just made her way back just in time for this match, so she'll be hoping to make an impact. Working hard now to press the ball. It's with Lizzie Colvin.
Lizzie seems to have taken a position on the left side of midfield. That's for central midfield.
Yeah,
tactical change.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think Lizzie's excellent on the left, and they might just be trying to to put her on Katie Mullen at right mid for UCD. It'll be a great battle. Two excellent players from the north of Ireland. I think Lizzie is due to move back to the north actually at the end of this season, so she might be missing for Loreto next year, Peter.
I think yes. Well, I think that's been confirmed. Unfortunately, Lizzie leaves us at the end of the season. This may very well be. Well, hopefully not her last game. Hopefully her last game will be tomorrow. But the result of this game will determine that. Yeah, she's been a great servant to the club. She's been a great ambassador for the club. She's represented the club at every level. She's done exceptionally well, and we're very, very sad to see her go.
I was lucky enough to play with Lizzie myself, and she's one of those people who just contributes excellently to her team in every single way, not just on the pitch. She's the true competitor, as we'll probably see coming out now. If there's a 50-50, Lizzie will probably come out with the ball. And there she is, chasing.
Yeah. Be difficult to replace. But in fairness, we pride ourselves on the fact that we bring on so many young kids. As can be seen, I think we have 5 or 6 school kids out here today playing.
It's great to see them competing at this level. Ali Meek on the ball now. No. Got our first card there, yellow cards. That's an interesting
Seemed
decision.
a little bit harsh, I think. Foot, was it?
Yeah, I think the umpire probably felt she hadn't moved 5 or attempt to let the player run with the ball, but a yellow card for the first indiscretion is probably a little bit harsh, I would say. It's been a very competitive game, but not at all dirty, so she'll be disappointed to have at least 5 minutes in the bin.
Oh, well played again by Hannah Matthews. She's really having a super game. Now Nikki Keegan. Back to Sinead and Lizzie in midfield. Not forcing anything at all, quite happy to hold on to the ball.
It's amazing to see Loreto here in the top 4, having only come back into the UIHL this year. They'll have been very disappointed not to be in it in its inaugural year, but as you can see, Loreto's strong as ever and back in the big league.
Well, in actual fact, it gave us a great opportunity to bring in some young players into the Leinster League and see them develop in the Leinster League, so that when we did actually get into the Senior League, the players had the actual bit of experience behind them. So in one sense it was bad, in the other sense it did us good.
And you can see you certainly would never be able to tell that they were playing in a lower division last year. They're absolutely matching UCD all over the pitch. And
well, I think the 2 league games are very tight.
yeah, I think having a look at the results, and I know even speaking to the UCD management, they would have felt that the Loreto games were among the tightest that they'd played all season, and they were lucky to come away with the 1-0 win the second time they played. So they'll be very aware of the threat that
lovely
Loreto
ball there
pose.
by number 11.
Sarah Evans working hard to win a short corner there.
And she didn't get one, unfortunately.
Excellent defence from Sarah Patton. Sarah, unfortunately, is away on Erasmus for UCD next year. I think she's going to Spain, so they'll miss her in next year's team. But she'll be hoping to play a lot of hockey this summer with the under-21s, who are away a tournament in Spain at the end of August, I think.
The hockey season never really ends, does it?
Not for the internationals these days. Even the club scene now, you know.
But for an amateur sport, there's massive commitment from players and from the management, coaches, etc., to bring the teams forward, whether it be international level or club level.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think at club level, you know, all clubs will be training twice a week, match at the weekend. But there's a lot of video and strength and conditioning, and really just trying to gain the edge now. So hockey, although it's amateur, there's a lot of professional things about it that a lot of other sports are hugely impressed with, I know. Jess McGurr trying to find a way into the circle there. Lena Tice on a good line, but has given away a long corner.
And Colvin again there on the ball, looking for a space.
Should be looking for a short corner now.
No hard luck.
Just wide. You can see it's very hard for both teams to create a really clear-cut chance, and it's a testament to the quality of probably the presses on both sides. and they're well prepared. Obviously, they know each other well. There's not much space out there.
Good coaching.
Absolutely. The players would probably say good execution of a good plan. Oh, great post up from Deirdre Duke. Can she create something here? No. Sinead McGurr there as ever. Sarah Tarrance, another young player winning free out.
A little bit rushed there from Loreto.
Sarah Robinson in her final year for UCD at left back at the moment to Lena Tice.
Oh, what a beautiful turn.
Lena to Jill Pinder.
Finding space now.
Lovely little dummy.
Finding a lot of space.
Deirdre Duke trying to create something.
Oh.
Excellent play on the far post.
And Jess McGurr now take that ball away.
She's been tracked by Emma Duncan. Emma, whose brother Jeremy is in the men's senior squad at the moment. Both hail from Kilkenny.
Good play there by Ali Meek again.
We have Freya McDermott on the ball. To Hannah Matthews. To Hannah McLaughlin. He's looking to find a forward, but Turns has the ball.
Super turn.
It's a really good evasion of pressure there with Deirdre Duke running at you. You have to be very calm in those situations. Not a problem for her. Long corner now to Loreto. Can they create something here?
What does he call them? Hannah McLaughlin there on the ball. Unfortunately finds nobody.
Both teams have not had much joy from the long ball today. They've been trying to find players further up because the midfielders marked so tight, but they're not really sticking.
Good crowd here today, supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think as the day goes on, there'll be more and more as well. Just 4 top-class games, so if anyone's watching and they haven't come down yet, come on down.
Oh, very, very sweet play there. And lovely take.
Two Loreto Foxrock girls, one to the other. Christina Hamill on the ball now. Very comfortable under pressure. You'd never know she's only in 5th year in school. Gillian Pinder chasing her down. They've kept the ball.
Back to Hannah McLaughlin.
You can see now just how far apart the back 4 are for Loreto. UCD are pinned back into their half now. Same thing, just looking for those long balls, but there's not much on.
Isn't working for Loreto today, is it?
I think it's hard in a game like this when it's so tight. You kind of get sick as a player of being patient. So here we are now, 3/4 down.
3/4 down and no score.
Trying to
I mean, you're coming to the close of it. You know, hang on as much as you can and get as much as you can out. And okay.
Peter, we're back on, yeah, guys.
Okay.
Back now for the last quarter. We're hoping to see a couple of goals, but if not, it'll be to 1v1s.
Lisa, I'm going to put you on the spot. Call the result for me. Without being biased.
You really have put me on the spot. I think the one thing about this Bank of Ireland sponsored UCD team is that they've played at such a high level all year, and their mantra today was to go out and do what they've been doing all season. So I'm going to back them to a very narrow 1-0 win. Maybe we've got an opportunity on here now. Gillian Pinder driving forward, looking for a forward lead. Circa Clark on the outside. Again, though, there are just numbers there for Loreto. They're really working back hard to help the players behind them. And they look very comfortable, even though they're under attack from UCD.
Well, as you say yourself, it's a 1-goal game, and a break from Loreto could have it. But I think the lovely thing about the game of hockey is that it's played in such a sporting way, and win, lose or draw, both teams are quite happy to come off the pitch.
Absolutely. I think in a way you can almost see how much respect both teams have for each other out here. You know, in other games they might be able to put on a little bit more pressure, but I think they know that if they overcook their pressure, they're going to get beaten in their 1v1s, and it might put their team under huge pressure. So both teams very respectful, and in a way they probably might not change their tactics too much, because though they might want to win, neither of them want to lose. Nice quick free going forward from Leah Ewart. Just missed there by Anna Richardson. Full press here from UCD now.
Danger.
Oh. Deirdre Duke will have wished she could have controlled that, but even an uncontrolled touch put it at the goal.
Certainly UCD seem to start each period putting a lot of pressure on Loreto here.
Yeah, I think they've upped their tempo, and you can see a real determination about what they're doing now.
It would be a fantastic achievement out of treble, wouldn't it?
Oh, listen, for a young team, I think anybody in club hockey knows, although they have a host of internationals, you know, they're all still very young players. And to kind of come together, they've got new players coming in and going out every year. To be able to build something that's meant that they've won two of the big trophies this year and are still in the running for a treble, it's just fantastic.
It hasn't been achieved before, has it?
No, I don't think so. Certainly not by UCD anyway, but... Oh, that's excellent play from Hannah McLaughlin to win a short corner
there. I think Loreto's first short corner of the game.
That was fantastic play by Hannah McLaughlin there, just running her 5 yards all along the edge of the D. I think Katie Mullen would have liked to get outside the D to make that challenge, but she just found the feet just inside the circle. A defender showing a forward what they should be doing, huh?
Exactly.
This could be a key moment in the game now. UCD on the short corners, they've got Hannah McLaughlin, Hannah Matthews, Freya McDermott, who are all real threats.
Silence descends on the ground.
Except for Saliana finally shouting. Oh, that's excellent first running. That's great pressure at the top to get out all the way to the left, Freya McDermott. See, both teams really trying to go for it now.
Yes.
We've had strong attacks from UCD and from Loreto. Orla Patton just stepped in front there. You see, our ball girls are working hard today, trying to keep the game flowing as quick as they can.
I think in fairness, a big thank you to Tree Rock for allowing the facilities and for everybody involved in here today. Excellent altogether.
It's a super venue.
And it just doesn't happen overnight, does it? A lot of work.
Absolutely not. I suppose you can tell from anybody who can see the orange jackets all around the pitch. We've got loads of volunteers here today, and really hockey is a sport that's built on its base of volunteers, and a huge thank you to them. Although the players are concerned with playing, now that I've gone past that a little bit, I recognise what other people are doing behind the scenes to make these things work.
I think the supporters there calling the out of ball.
Oh,
We have UCD now.
A good call from the umpire there. So she said it hadn't travelled 5 before it was passed into the circle, although it was a long ball. I think she was right on that one. UCD will be disappointed.
So certainly an opportunity. It must be the other way, is it? Good words there from the Loreto coach. Let's get on with the game, focus on the play. The decision won't be changed.
Lena Tice has been able to find the midfield a little bit more in the short balls. It's great to have Katie Mullen on the ball now. She's a real threat going forward and has taken a quick free now. Can she create something?
Oh, well played there, and very cool play.
Niamh Small on the ball.
And now we have Sarah Evans running with the ball.
Super speed.
This is a player with great potential.
I often think in these games we can be talking about the internationals all day long, but sometimes it's that player who's under the radar that makes a difference. I wonder will that happen today.
Well, as UCD would appear to have all the established players, hopefully it's Loreto.
They certainly have the pressure now. Allowed to take a quick free, although it wasn't stopped. Could be controversial. Sarah Toomey relieving the pressure. Emma Russell on the ball now. She's excellent in a 1v1. Can she create some great save from Louisa Healy? The defenders did well to force her to take her shot from a wide angle there. So it was just a routine save for Louisa Healy, but a great counter-attack from UCD.
Loreto under a bit of pressure now.
This game has really opened up in the last quarter, Peter.
The clock ticking away.
Just under 10 minutes to go now. Lena Tice looking for an opening. Not much movement for her though, and Loreto are standing strong. Niamh Small working hard to put pressure on the long ball in, and has done well. Nothing for UCD there. Full press in the corner now.
Need to get that ball out, and they have successfully. Good ball by Sarah Evans.
Niamh Small on the ball. Niamh, an ex-international. Believe she missed a bit of the season. Had to get her appendix
out. A great servant to the club. A great servant to the club. Been with Loreto for many, many years.
Loreto diehard, as they'd say.
Yes, indeed.
Lizzie Colvin on the ball here now. Moving over for Freya McDermott. And that's that long inside-out ball that we were talking about earlier. It's so difficult to read. She just sends it down the left foot and it's very difficult to defend. Lena Tice to Sarah Toomey. To Leah Ewart, who's gone wide to Sarah Robinson. Emma Russell on the ball now going forward. Emma, who played a couple of years over in America. It's very successful over there.
Yeah, an up-and-coming international.
Yeah, she's been in the international squad now for a year or two, and she'll be hoping to get into that squad who's going to South Africa for the World League. Lizzie Colvin well able to deal with that pressure. Oh, Circuit Clark there, looking for a short corner. I think she
Very lucky with a loose ball like that.
I think Hannah was looking for the skip pass to the right back there and possibly didn't see Circa on top of the circle. I think she's lucky that wasn't Deirdre Duke. If it was, it could have been banged in the corner. Circa's a great player for playing in other players. I think she was looking for the square pass, but on the way to it, won a short corner, and this is another pivotal moment potentially.
Should really be converting goals from short corners, yes?
Yeah, I think what both teams would be looking for would be at least 1 from 3 short corners. So they'll be hoping it comes from their second short corner, I think.
I'm hoping. Good ball in.
You can see Lena Tice looking for a deflection from Katie Mullen, but
yes,
in
indeed.
the process she's hit her in the foot. Great defence from Loreto, and they'll be looking to counter-attack now. UCD working hard to get back. Ball with Nikki Keegan to Sarah Torrance. Just a little touch by Sarah Robinson that's relieved the pressure. See, short corners are a big part of the game, but teams are now always setting up for a short corner counter-attack, and both times there's been a short corner, we've had a counter-attack afterwards.
Ball well taken there.
Katie Mullen looking to cut inside, very strong on the ball.
And does it exceptionally well. Exceptionally well.
I think that will be one of the characteristics that has gotten her chosen as captain for the Irish team. When things are tough, she'll dig in and she'll really look to step herself up as a presence, and as you can see, she's making her mark now in this last quarter.
Six minutes to go. This is where the real players stand up, is it?
Yeah, I think it's time for a cool head. Although you're really trying to force something, you still have to be making calm decisions. And I suppose that's when the international players would be used to making those decisions over and again in training. So they certainly would be expecting themselves to stand up, but
And pressure here from UCD.
nice patient play now from UCD. I think that's a good call to take the ball out, to force the Loreto forwards to come forward and give the midfielders a bit more space to play. Be looking for something here along the baseline run. Oh, a pull back. They just haven't found the player. But that's excellent defending from Loreto. No better woman than Ali Meek to be on the ball to relieve pressure.
Excellent play again by Meek.
We've 5 minutes to go. Do you think it could be 1v1s or...
I think we're looking at 1v1s, I think.
Who would you call in the 1v1s now?
It's a very, very difficult... I'd actually go for Loreto, funnily enough, despite UCD having the experience, etc., etc. I think Loreto are here today and delighted to be here today and delighted to have got to the finals. UCD, there was a great expectation at the start of the season that they would do all of this. So to a large extent, Loreto are here on a no lose.
It's a great place to be playing from, I think, and I would also back Louisa Healy as one of the best 1v1 keepers in the country. So it'll be interesting if it does go to 1v1s, but UCD really trying to create something here. Hannah McLaughlin has done very well to turn out of that pressure. I think looking around now, UCD have their strongest team on. They're really pushing to see if they can get something here. I'm sure they don't want to go to 1v1s against Loreto. Looks almost like 4 up front now. Deirdre Duke on the ball,
yes,
but Katie Mullen
yes,
is pushed to
give
the front
everything
line.
now. But might leave themselves a little open at the back.
They very well might.
Although with Tice, an exceptional player at the back. Yes, there's no doubt it's all UCD at the moment.
Well done, Sarah Toomey. That was great pressure. She's taking the quick free now. Well, there, Hannah Matthews always on a good line.
Good play. Nice and easy, 3 to go. Will they play extra time, do you know, or will it go straight to...
Straight to 1v1s, I think. Gillian Pinder on the
That's
ball.
a foot there,
and
looks as if the umpire hasn't seen it.
that could have been very controversial if Gillian Pinder had got in for a goal there.
A little bit of aggression creeping in.
That's not what you want now with a couple of minutes to go.
So not with a player of that calibre. We now have Jess McGurr on the ball. Let's see what we can pull out of this.
Free player on the back post now. Oh, great defence from UCD, from Orla Patton. Circa Clark going forward now at the ball. Just needs to make sure she keeps it. Well done,
Well
Ali
played,
Meek.
Ali. Certainly you can feel the excitement building up in the stadium, yes?
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot at stake here for both teams, and it's just great to see them both going for it.
And well taken there by Sinead McGurr.
UCD will be looking to get some players up, but with a man down, it's difficult to send as many as they'd like up front. Got to be mindful at the back. As you can see, Sarah Toomey, the only person really in midfield now. They've kept 3 forwards up front.
I suppose with 1 minute 25 seconds, you've got to throw everything at it. Kitchen sink the lot.
Yeah.
Oh, well taken out by Loreto.
Jess McGurr is free now on the left wing. They'll be looking to find her.
Ali Meek there looking for the ball.
Ali Meek is someone who loves to be on the ball. She'll be glad to be going on the attack now. Could this be the most important chance? Well done, Lena Tice to clear up. Really end to end now. It's just opened up. Emma Russell working hard to get forward for Jill Pinder. Lovely ball laid off to Circa Clark, and even Lena Tice is pushed up now to see if they can get a winner.
Seconds left.
Long corner, I think. They'll be looking to take it quickly now. 30 seconds on the clock.
Bit of confusion there.
I think
Umpire's unsure.
good option from Tice, just get it in the circle, but again, Hannah McLaughlin, who's been excellent at the back, has picked it up.
Your standout player?
I think Tice has been on the ball a lot. Her distribution has been excellent. I think it's just been so tight. There hasn't been room for anyone to really stand out. Ooh. It's a bit of a controversial moment now. The clock said the game is over. The hooter hadn't gone, and
the hooter didn't work.
Short corner called for UCD. So last gasp chance for UCD.
It is always disappointing if a game is decided when there's a bit of controversy in regard to a decision taken.
Yeah, you never really want to see it like that. Let's just see how it plays out now.
This has to be it. What? Oh.
Another short corner for UCD. It's an excellent defence for Loreto.
I think the Loreto coach agrees with me. It was a foot.
It's hard to ditch the supporter in you when you're supposed to be commentating, huh?
Unfortunately, the Loreto shirt is on my back.
Never apologise for where you came from, Peter. Free out, and probably rightly so, I would say.
I think, in fairness, it's nice to see it done properly.
It's been a very even game, so
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of
be
the
interesting
first
to see how it
quarter.
plays out now.
Scores remain UCD 0, Loreto Hockey Club 0. Just for clarification, two teams now go into a penalty shootout.
Whoa.
It's 8 seconds
Yeah.
to score a goal.
I was just like, I think somebody. But I actually do think they will. I think Loreto will.
Peter, you're on again.
It's
Oh, what an exciting part of finishing the game we have here now with a penalty shootout. Slightly different now where the player gets the ball and has to run and has got 8 seconds to put it in the net. Lisa would probably know a little bit more about the technical side of it than I would. So I'll hand back to Lisa to give the correct rundown of how the thing is run out.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to be managed by the umpires, but they're well on top of it now. We've had it in play for a few seasons. So basically 5 players from each team will go alternately, so whichever team starts will attack. And they have 8 seconds from the time the whistle goes to score the goal. So there'll be one umpire who'll be taking the time, they won't be watching the play, and 2 umpires who are watching the play. If the goalkeeper makes a bad tackle on the forward, I think it goes to a penalty stroke. So we could have great excitement now to finish this game.
It looks like the stroke takers for Loreto, Ali Meek, Hayley Mulcahy, Maya Jennings, Hannah McLaughlin, I think, and if the other person would just move aside a little bit, I could have a look. Sarah Torrent. A lot of youth there with Sarah Torrent and Maya Jennings against the experienced players of Ali Meek, Hayley Mulcahy, and young for her years, young Hannah McLaughlin. Old for her years, isn't it? Not young for her years, it's old for her years, isn't it?
I think, Peter, this is a really difficult one for an attacker. I've taken a few in my time, and it's much more pressure, I think, than a stroke. You've got 8 seconds and you really have to beat the keeper. So hats off to the 10 players who stood up here to take it, and the goalkeepers will be working hard now for their teams in the end of this game.
And the sad part about it is that one player or 2 players will miss and be very, very disappointed. But I think in fairness to the 16 players from each team that participated here today, fine performance from everybody.
Absolutely, and it'll come down now to really small margins, who can execute under pressure. Who can deal with the goalkeepers putting them under pressure and the clock and the crowd here, and I suppose what's at stake. It's trying to put all that stuff out of your head and just execute the thing that you can do at training every week to see if you can put a goal in and get your team up on the board.
Well, they have practiced this so much, yes?
Yeah, they know that this could be what it comes down to. Deirdre Duke now with the first 1v1 for her team UCD. Oh, excellent finish. She moved Louisa. Louisa just to her left, pulled it back and just snuck it under her arm. Well done to Deirdre Duke. She's been an outstanding player for UCD. Captain this year. She was out 4 months for injury, but didn't look anything like it in that 1v1.
Healy a bit unlucky, I thought. Of course, I always would. Ali Meek now. Time is running on. Unfortunately, I think that was blown up with the ball hit her foot.
Sarah Toomey now stepping up for UCD. Sarah will be one of the leaders in the under-21 squad at the moment. Former Danville player. She's gone at great speed there, trying to move Louisa. Oh, she's just hit the post. Can she get it before the 8 seconds? Well done, Louisa Healy. She narrowed the angle enough to force her to hit the post.
We have Hayley McCahey now coming up under a lot of pressure. I think she can do it. If my memory serves me right, at the European Championships that Loreto played in 2 or 3 years ago, it came to a penalty shootout and Hayley did the necessaries. Let's see what happens. Oh. Keeper kept her position well.
She was unlucky that her final strike went high. It's very difficult to shoot it over the bar from that distance, but that's what pressure really does to you. But I thought Casson really stayed strong and stayed tall in that. Katie Mullen now on the ball. She's been known for lift, smash. Let's see what she does here. Oh, Healy nearly got a toe to it there. There'd been a lot of disguise with her body on that one. She just went right and tucked it under her left arm and found the bottom corner.
Big pressure again on this young girl, Maya Jennings, young school girl. And again, unfortunately, so we're looking at the moment at UCD 2 and Loreto 0.
Orla Patton on the ball here now. Oh, well done, Louisa Healy.
Did that
she
ball
got a
go
toe
off her
to it.
foot?
I thought it did.
I thought
Not
the ball went
counted
off
as a
her
goal.
foot.
Either way, I think she'd used up her 8 seconds. So Loreto's still in it. Got to score to stay in it.
Get another schoolgirl for Loreto. Let's see what she does. And that's it. Well done, UCD.
I think Clodagh Casson did excellently there, and that's just to stay up. She got to stick to it, and UCD will be delighted to go through now to the final tomorrow. They're still on for the treble. What a season they've had. But Loreto, I thought, played excellently well and will be really unlucky not to go through to the final.
As we said, it'll be a very, very tight game. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, Loreto have to go home. UCD, best of luck in the final.